Yeah, folks, welcome back. I moved from this spot. What a sunrise this is. Going to continue on, maybe explore around here a little bit. But I think I got to do some talking first. But
Sarah deserves someone special in her life. I'm glad she found you.
Let's check out this sunrise. I wish in photo mode you could position your companions, take cool pictures. That's as close as she'll get. Maybe she'll get a little closer here. Wow. Oh well, I'm gonna take a screenshot. It's nice, but maybe not. Might do it. Oh, look at that. Don't you walk off that cliff. Oh. Sarah, you really know how to ruin a photographic moment.
It was a wonderful wedding. I was so happy to officiate for you.
You and my Sarah are such a lovely couple. I really do hope you're truly the one for my daughter.
Any embarrassing stories you can tell me about Sarah growing up?
Oh, gosh, really? We're doing this, are we?
Oh, can I? When Sarah was 6, I believe, she lost her second tooth, but this time she actually lost it. I forget how it happened exactly, but it ended up going out with the waste as we were flying between Jemison and... Oh, I forget where. It's not important. She was so distraught. Mummy, what if the tooth fairy doesn't know I lost a tooth and doesn't come? She cried. So I told her to write a note and leave it under her pillow for the tooth fairy. So she ended up explaining what had happened and begged the tooth fairy for a spaceship so she could go off and find her lost tooth for her. It was adorable.
Thanks, Mother. Thanks for that.
What'd you think of the wedding?
It was not quite what I had imagined for Sarah. I thought it would be a grand affair with hundreds of friends and extended family gathered to celebrate. But, given her history, I should say I'm not entirely surprised she chose something completely different. However, despite that, I must say that this was truly something special. It was quite splendid. Just the two of you, myself, and Aja. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you again for having me.
Well, you know, I feel kind of bad that I couldn't bring my own parents.
We'll talk later, I suppose.
I don't want to know the rest of that.
Any troubles you need to share?
I'm happy to host Abigail here at my home. She's quite charming.
So what was Sarah like when she apprenticed with you at the Constellation?
She was a royal pain in the butt. That's what she was. Hot-headed, impulsive, eager to rush into things without examining the ramifications, Honestly, a lot like I was at her age. Her hunger to explore the void was the most fervent I'd seen in my years at Constellation. There wasn't a single assignment she'd refuse. All in all, though, she was one of the best explorers I've traveled with. And I'd wager that holds true up to today. That woman has a good head on her shoulders. You should count yourself lucky to be a part of her life.
So you're retired. It doesn't look like you aged a day over the years since you became an adult. Why did you decide to leave Constellation?
I was chair of Constellation for 35 years. I was there for all the low points and all the high. I kept Constellation out of the colony war, made some incredible discoveries, and recruited some of the most amazing explorers in the settled systems. I just finally reached a point where I felt I'd done enough. And it was time to give Sarah a chance. And I have no regrets either. If you're expecting controversy or some sort of political reason, I can assure you, it doesn't exist. And between you and me, I'm not getting any younger, eh? And this tired old woman wanted to enjoy the sunset of her life on this beautiful world.
What do you think of Paradiso?
You have to ask? Look at the place. It's absolute paradise. I can spend my day at the beach, relax with a cool drink and catch up on some reading, enjoy the cuisine, whatever my heart desires. I haven't even traveled off-world since I arrived. Hell, I haven't even boarded a spacecraft. It's so wonderfully liberating. Moving to Paradiso was one of the best decisions I made in my entire life.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it here. And it must have done you some good, because you look pretty good for being as old as you are. But time to go.
Take care.
Alright. Kind of taking a look around. Looks like this is one of the bungalows. Looks pretty nice.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
Pretty much. Never mind all the Starborn chasing after me, trying to kill me. Oh, let's talk to Sarah, see what she has to say after all this. Come here, Sarah.
The two of us make quite the pair, eh?
Well, how you feeling?
It's reassuring to know that I have you by my side. Oh, I feel like I can take on the world.
Oh, wow. Those words mean everything to me, Sarah.
If it keeps us close, then I'll gladly say those words every time you ask.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
What a nice day, huh?
They sure made getting divorced easy. I wonder if she'd take half your shit. Maybe I'll try it one day and find out. See if you have to pay her alimony or something. Check in. Lobby looks pretty cool. Is that one of them robot vacuum cleaners? Oh, must be luggage. People just leave their luggage laying around.
It's lovely here.
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or a tranquility. Where should we begin?
I'm on vacation because I don't want to be bothered by anyone. Get it?
Wow, what a rude asshole. I didn't even say a thing to him. Didn't bump into him, nothing.
It's beautiful out there, isn't it?
One of these days, I'd love to experience this resort the way our guests do.
Well, perhaps you should put in for some vacation time, dude. Enhance, I could check. They got an enhance here. I wonder if they got... ammo dealer, weapons.
It's my pleasure to make sure our guests
Will
are
you
happy.
Stop following me, dude. I am not going to be happy if you keep following me. They really need better, I hope they add better maps of their handcrafted areas. I can understand out in the world.
Hey there.
Exploring around, but the handcrafted areas, New Atlantis,
Our
the
Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
They all need better handcrafted maps to go with them so we can know where the vendors are. Or find them a lot more easy without getting lost. 'Cause I still get lost trying to find vendors in New Atlantis. Is it the frontier over there? Yeah, I think it might be. So we'll run back. Come on, Sarah, let's take a jog through paradise. Let's go upstairs, see what's way up there.
Some of our guests think everything is complimentary.
Oh, what? I'd like to see if you can go inside that building there. Come on, Sarah. See what's inside Chunks here, what it looks like. In here. Oop, wrong button. Is this a tunnel? Arcade?
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
Solar panels. Oh. It's like a little soccer. Well, they need to take care of their soccer field. It's all overgrown with weeds. Employee rooms.
And now we see how the working class lives around here. Damn.
That sucks, doesn't it?
Hello there.
You know what? That sounded like a guy from Baldur's Gate. The original Baldur's Gate, when they greet people. Hello there.
Have a great day.
They need some employees.
I'm here to satisfy your needs. I hope your stay is a pleasant one.
Boy, she sounded excited.
I shouldn't be telling you this, but don't order the 6-prawn delight. Just don't.
Okay. It's an employee area, huh?
I hope your stay here is going well.
I'm here to satisfy your needs. I hope your stay is a pleasant one.
Well, y'all's living conditions really suck. You seem a little depressed. No wonder that it should be a flat soccer ball as long as... Oh, you kicked the ball. Cool. They really need to mow the grass over here. Alright, now we go upstairs.
Paradiso Security is only here for your safety. Pretend we're not even here.
Sure.
Please, let the concierge know if you need anything.
Is there an elevator? Rooftop terrace. Let's go there first.
This is the spot. Right here. It's absolutely perfect.
I guess I have to admit, this resort isn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Well, they got these vines blocking the view. Oh. View over here. I wonder if a band
Why
plays.
did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
3 days of vacation is never enough. Good dirty table. Can you sit at these tables? You can't sit. What the hell? I want to sit at a booth, Sarah, not here.
This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken.
If something's on your mind, you can tell me.
No.
Maybe if you're lucky, we'll talk again later.
Come here for a little R&R, huh?
Did I
Me
just
too.
have buggy eyes? Like I had bug eyes. What an ugly outfit.
If I could just stay here forever, I would. I don't think any place could be more perfect.
I've never
Oh,
seen so
this is
many
even
flight
better
systems
than in the
living
brochure.
one place in my life. I can't wait for body lines.
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place. So I had to see for
I
myself.
wish I had booked a stay for longer.
There are so many activities I'm looking
Why
forward to
y'all
doing. But
wearing
I'm
the
just
same
having a
color?
good time
This
relaxing.
place is almost too perfect,
Come here for a
right?
little R&R, huh? Me too.
I don't think
You know, I'd
any
like a
place
little
could be
eye
more
candy if I'm
perfect.
at a resort. It's like a flat-chested woman convention.
If I could just stay here forever, I would.
No one's going to care if I call out sick from work for another week, right?
Hey, hope you're enjoying yourself.
There are doctors that can help fix anorexia. That's what this is, an anorexic convention. Yeah.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
Everything here is a little more expensive than I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
Authorized personnel only. I'm using that employee elevator. Alright, so let's look at the deluxe penthouse suite. Oh, I can just go right in. Oops, locked, so no, I can't go right in. Had to rent the room. You already knew that too, didn't you? That's why you stayed on the elevator, Sarah. I know it. Let's see the executive floor. Is that where you held all the meetings?
Every day's nice around here. But I think your quarters are one of the nicest.
It may be
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
No, I don't have an appointment.
Sorry, I can't just let you go in to speak with the board members. I'd love to help, but they're booked solid, so I can't set up an appointment for you either. But if by some miracle you manage to get one, I'll be here to see you in.
What's it like working here?
I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in, so it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too.
What can you tell me about the board members?
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Okay.
Take care.
Let's look in the window. So, they got that big-ass table for 3 execs. Okay.
Hey, hope you're enjoying yourself.
You know, they make mops and buffers. was kind of dumb. Hand scrubbing the floor. Fifth floor premium suites. See, this person has a broom.
Every day's nice around here, but I think you caught us at one of the nicest.
Got a workout room. Some foliage hanging off the walls. We can get in. Well, that looks like the thing that plays when you go into light speed. You don't even get a chance to break into the rooms. Security's real tight here. That's cool. Nice artwork. Wonder if we'll be able to use that artwork around the outpost. Okay, well, you can't get in rooms, so. Let's see. For some reason, I'm having trouble tracking those. I wonder if I can now. Oh, still can't. I don't know where those planets are either. Cassiopeia, we were there, but I don't remember which one it was. Let's go talk to Vladimir, see what else he can give us. I'm going to take the quick travel shortcut to get there. If it'll let me. Oh, it's not going to let me do that because okay.
Well, that was fun. Now what?
Back to work. Save it.
All thrusters firing.
Nothing like hitting orbit.
Well, it may seem like I'm skipping a lot of side quests. I kind of am, because I want to do the main story and then start a new game plus. And my new game plus will be the one I do a lot of the side stuff. Let's go see what's here, open up that route. can't I go there? What's going on here? Do I have to go to Volley first? Do I have to pick a planet? I think so. Yes. I've done this how many times? It's 4:30 in the morning. A lot of fishing through menus you gotta do. Get it.
Landing site is good to go.
We'll be lucky if we pull anything organic off this rock.
I'm almost betting it's right up there. Well, let's save it. I've stopped trusting the autosave or even quick saves because some things happened when I was off camera. A lot of progression lost. I just say I don't rely on them as much anymore. Not that direction. Is that one? Much in the way of poses. Models will fix that. I'm just messing around with photo mode for a minute. That actually looks pretty cool. We'll do that. Might put together a montage of all the screenshots I take later.
These ruins are incredible. They're like nothing else in the settled systems.
What's that call from? Go all the way.
much to learn.
We are the worthy.
Big mistake. Another loser, another notch on my gun.
You know, that was just a bad spot for him to appear if we're gonna get ambushed, man. We need to do better than that. Alright, so let's see. I'm probably gonna save my skill points. I got 3 to spend. So I still got 45 left to do there. I tell you what I need to find is the crafting stuff. Into this stuff.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
Engines purring. Let's do this.
Achieving orbit now.
Thank you. Pick up the hill. Tracking you down's been one hell of a chore. But it'll be worth it when we collect.
Well, I need the ship experience.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Let's get 'em. Here we go.
Pressure holding. Take off the escort. Orbital pattern locked in.
Thank you. Pick up the hill. Having your way then. Open.
I'll get the experience in the simulator.
Fire.
My map. space station skin and stuff.
That we're here, perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than planning?
Oh, we're gonna relax, all right.
Do you have a new set of orders for me today?
Let's see if any of these people say anything about us being married now.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full-time.
Well, he's right here.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
Any thoughts on the Starborn?
You mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity? Yeah, I've got some thoughts. Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before?
Don't worry, we'll get the answers.
They did openly threaten you, as I understand it. I'd say that's something to worry about. It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts. A weird phenomenon that didn't come with creepy threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on now. I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now.
Okay.
Stay safe, okay?
Speak to Vladimir, see what else he's got.
Oh, sorry. Was just doing some math in my head. Trade the grabs with you?
There we go.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands.
What kind of repairs?
Console parts, replacement wires that have burned out, some fixes to the intercom between the station and the lodge.
Happy to help. I'll head up to the Eye.
Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
You okay after that ambush by the Starborn?
Not my first time in a hostile negotiation, as you well know. Admittedly, I usually know more about who I'm facing off against. I'm very interested in what Noel can learn from the scans. The technology on that ship was impressive, to say the least. If there's a chance, we could learn enough to duplicate some of it.
Wouldn't hurt to even the playing field.
That's certainly true. And it also wouldn't hurt to give Stroud Eklund an advantage in the marketplace.
I was wondering, do you have anything else for me?
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
I know you well enough to feel like this is leading somewhere.
There's no fooling you. Don't worry, this is a much lower stake opportunity. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Aren't you usually more involved in major company decisions like this?
As you know, I'm a busy man, running a company, helping to manage Constellation's financial needs. It doesn't leave me with much time to get into the weeds with every little business venture that comes my way. Besides, think of this as a rare opportunity to help shape the future of a major consumer brand.
I need some more details.
Of course, now that I know you're interested. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
You really want my help even though I'm not a professional shipbuilder?
To be honest, I prefer it. I have professional designers, and obviously they can't do the job. They're floundering. And as I've seen firsthand, you dabble in all spectrums. Blue-collar work, exploration, fighting. I could go on. What better person to tell those overpaid muckety-mucks how to build a ship for the discerning consumer?
Why is this project stalling?
R&D needs to happen first whenever work starts on a new project. It's a natural stalling point since we need to make so many big decisions. In this case, we're talking about looking at our existing fleet of ships and using data we've gathered to see what consumers want. But of course, each member of the R&D team can interpret that data to suit their own confirmation bias. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here.
All right, I'll do it.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
For some reason, it seems like I've had that discussion before. Previous video. I don't remember.
Captain, I am fully updated and ready to assist with tasks.
Okay.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
Let's get a little 10-hour sleep. Boy, your sleep schedule gets all screwed up traveling around the universe. But no Sarah? Oh man, she must be up at the eye.
Setting up some software. Want to test the computer over there? Helped Vladimir code up this system the first time.
Test connection.
How did this work again? Now that is some fine teamwork.
Lend a hand? Grab a couple of wrenches and let's tighten this equipment down.
Where are the wrenches?
Well, I'm certain that wasn't supposed to happen. Check with Vladimir?
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. The brain's long gone. Forgetfulness. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red.
Wasn't me.
Invoking the guilty creed. Station's old. Fixes won't be done in a day's end, though.
Oh, I should have checked the compatibility when we made the order. I can stay with you until we get all this fixed.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time. Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novelties. And he's got a new prize in his collection.
Guessing he won't hand it over easily.
Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this one.
You think Petrov knows more about the artifact?
He's got a reputation for seeing the gold in things, but he's no lab coat. Thinking he knows it's unique, but not why. All the more reason to clutch tightly.
So you're saying we need to steal it from him?
Left the life of a jackabones behind myself. I know what I'm asking. But I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other way. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Barrett with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way, so make sure you're ready.
You really think we'll have to steal it?
As we always say, each member of Constellation is their own conscience. I'll leave the details of the doing to you.
And I'm ready to head out now.
Catch a smile out there.
Alright, continuing on. It's time to work on the artifact some more.
I've been meaning to thank you for helping me with the Crimson Fleet before. I could have handled it myself, of course, but it's good working with a team.
You're welcome. Glad I could help out a fellow Constellation member.
It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
I'm glad to be part of a team.
Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days.
I do like cookies.
They're one of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments. Speaking of which, your work with Constellation has been impressive. Truly impressive.
Thanks, Barrett.
Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
Everybody's lost somebody. It's part of life.
Statistically, that's certainly accurate. But it's not that much of a comfort. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
Sorry, Barrett. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, don't worry. Logically, I know I should be over it. But I'm not, and it's gotten worse lately. I've ignored my feelings about Irvin's death since it happened. It's time for me to confront it. I'm just fortunate that Constellation has been a supporting home for me since Irvin died. I mean, where else would I get to dodge space pirates and discover new planets? On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
Right. She's supposed to be on the eye. I think there's
We'll
a
be
bug
busy
or something
fixing up
going
the eye
on
for a
here.
while. I'll talk to you when I can.
Escape trajectory plotted.
Oh, I like the way my ship turned out. Could be a little bit more aerodynamic, but
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
next time. Alright, let's... where we're supposed to be going.
Switching over to standard engines.
Oh, hit the wrong button. Let me put a save on it real quick.
You don't have business with this cow. Our captain is not taking visitors.
I have business with Petrov. It's important.
No one on
I've heard stories about your magnificent ship. I just want to see it for myself.
The captain does love flatterers. All right. I'll clear you to dock. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
So I got this new mod where, like the companions, if it's any breathable atmosphere, ships, planets, everywhere, I'm still wearing my spacesuit, but it's not visible. I don't know why Bethesda didn't have that in their game. They just had helmets that would do that. It's a fantastic mod. This place is filthy.
We'll let you on board. But Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
I heard this was a party ship, and I'm here to party.
Oh God, the captain's gonna love you. Just what I need. 2 blowhards.
Hello. Excuse me. 3 blowhards.
Go on then.
What else are you hauling besides salvage?
Petrov's got a whole little alien zoo in the back. He's asking for trouble with those things. But the locks on the cages are pretty high-end. Thankfully.
Where's this famous collection?
Strewn about all over. The good stuff's locked up in a vault for Petrov's own personal viewing pleasure. And before you ask, Petrov's the only one with the keys, so don't try bribing any of the crew. You'll just waste your money.
Do you know where Petrov got this special rock of his?
Traded for it. Some dusty hauling ore from the fringe. Was glad when he left. It's all shakes and muttering.
Alright. Thanks, sir. And they definitely ain't big on cleaning house around this ship, are they? Wrong turn here. Trying to pick that lock. Okay. I'm supposed to be going here. a wet floor cone. Doesn't look like the place has been mopped in decades.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha!
What's he doing? Thought he was stealing something. This ship is in some pretty bad shape.
Pardon.
I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the table. I don't care they have scorch marks on them anyway.
I'm here about the artifact in your collection.
The artifact? Ah, you must mean my latest curio. I have never seen anything like it. Intricate pattern details, a metal that feels soft to the touch, yet bears not one hint of wear or tear. Ah, you are out of luck, my new friend. I cannot part with it. I know, it's a fickle man who falls in love so easily, but what can I say? Mi amore.
Just a small peek at your collection is all I need.
Tempting. I do love showing off. But my security team will have a heart attack. It would be against all those protocols that I admittedly told them to make.
You're clearly a generous man. Why keep your vault hidden away?
Because it's mine. That's why.
I get it. Your collection is too small, hardly worth seeing.
Reverse psychology won't work on me. Just ask poor Waddick.
I'm getting tired of asking. You need to let me in there now.
I'm getting tired of telling you that isn't going to happen. No. No, for once I have to lean on my better judgment. The vault has to stay closed.
Well, I'm fixing that to...
This is bad. Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
Tell your crew to stand down, and no one else gets hurt.
The captain's word is good.
Done! Stand down, everyone. Let the nice pirate pass. Yeah, we surrender.
Well, they don't need it now.
Yep.
Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave.
You know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up.
You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say we'd go a few more rounds.
I'll shoot you too.
Whoa, hey, this is me backing off.
So far, so good. Nobody's attacking me.
Filthy pirate. We're not gonna forget this.
Alright, let's go. Come on, Barrett.
So what? We're just going to let you loot the ship?
You better.
That last shot was tasty.
We'll run through this ship, Barrett, before they change their mind.
So, we are surrendering.
Do what you came for and go.
So what? We're just going to let you loot the ship?
Filthy pirate. We're not gonna forget this.
You know, some women dig pirates.
Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up.
Got lost.
I'll end anyone that gets in my way.
Let's see what's out there.
Okay, let's go add the artifact back to the collection. Or add the artifact to the collection.
ship's detached. We're clear.
We want to do some real quick travel on this one. I think I'm getting close to being finished with the main story. And then I may continue with I may do some Baldur's Gate stuff for a while. Save there just in case.
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
Sounds like trouble. I'm heading over there.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge.
Hold on, Vladimir. We're coming for you.
Sarah, she's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood.
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over.
Stop this. We don't mean you any harm.
I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Forget about us! That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts! You can't let him take them! Pack up the collection, move it somewhere they can't find it!
Damn it. Vladimir's right. We need to get the artifacts packed up, and that means holding off the Starborn.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
I'm not leaving anyone. I'm going to the Eye to rescue our friends.
Look, I get it, but our best chance is staying here.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts. I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking.
Take cover, everyone.
Where? You really expect them to barge through the front door?
If you're going to leave, I'll be barricading the door on your way out. Won't be able to let you back in for anything.
I'm heading to the Eye. I'm going after Sarah. Stay safe, everyone.
Right back at you.
wonder if I'll miss you about this.
I know I could have quit traveling. More dramatic this way.
What? You will be scanned as you enter.
Alright, let me save it here in case something goes horribly bad.
You're alive. Krix's ghost can keep waiting.
Come on, let's get you up.
No tears for the old. Got the others to worry about.
He came out of nowhere.
It's okay, Andrea. I'm here. Let's get you to your feet.
Thank you. I don't think I can move right away. But I'll make it. Go on.
Oh, thank heavens. You're all right.
I can say the same about you, Sarah.
No time to waste. Let's get going.
Dad! The others are here. We're going to be okay.
I really messed up on this one, friend. Usually the last guy to get outdrawn.
Don't worry about it, Sam. I'm just glad you're okay.
I get you. I don't think I'm gonna be moving around too much for a bit. But I'll be alright. Oh, thank the stars beyond.
Gotta go to the lodge.
I appear to only be seriously damaged instead of critically damaged. Fortunate.
What happened?
The hunter was able to utilize some form of cloaking. He took the members of Constellation by surprise. Noel was able to escape with the artifacts, while the rest of us engaged in hostile maneuvers. The rest was short and violent.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, Vasco.
That you are likewise relatively undamaged is also preferable to the alternative.
It went quickly after you left.
I'm so sorry, Mateo. Let's fix you up.
We held him off while Noel escaped through the basement. There's a door that leads to the well district.
Barrett. Barrett, it's me.
Barrett. Barrett. It's Sarah.
Nah. Need to get up, Barrett.
There's nothing more we can do. He doesn't have much time. Barrett. We're going to keep going. We'll finish this adventure you started. It's okay. Be at peace. He's gone.
I'm gonna kill that bastard. No matter what it takes.
We can't change anything now. Come on.
Not anywhere down here, Sarah.
Took you Long enough.
I got you, Walter.
Noelle, she might still be in danger. There's a secret door in the basement. Leads right to the well district. That would have been the safest route for her to run.
Come on, Sarah, we'll get that bastard.
Stay back! I'll... Oh, thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God.
Noelle, you're okay. Let's get you someplace safe.
I still have the artifacts, but where do we take them?
Ah, there you are. I wasn't expecting you to run to the eye.
You! You're not getting the artifacts.
Yes. Let's see if they can slip from my grasp this time, shall we?
Where's Sarah?
Is that all?
Come on, Sarah, let's go, let's go.
Come out.
I hope your shields are up because I'm blasting you to dust.
Oh, please. You don't want to end up like your friend, do you? There's a greater purpose to all this. You might have a larger role than I realized. A mistake on my part. Keep collecting the artifacts. We'll meet again. Maybe you'll glimpse the unity that...
Whoops. Ran into the station.
You're back. Thank the blackest sea that you and Noel are safe. And the artifacts? The lodge?
Barrett, he didn't make it.
So, we slipped from the Starborn's grasp, but not before taking a stab straight in the heart. We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure.
The Starborn want the artifacts. We need to move them.
Got the right of it.
Hunter,
He probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High-populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain.
We can keep them on my ship.
Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after.
Noel and Vladimir are right. The artifacts need a new home.
You know, character death hadn't affected me like this for video games since Mass Effect. Barrett was pretty cool. I know I didn't run around with him much, but he was a cool character. So I built it on a ship, but where did it put it? Let's look around for it. Well, it's not here. There's more stuff on my table here. Huh. Huh. I wonder where it built it. Is it on the ship itself? Outside? Now the ship kind of seems empty without Barrett here. See, it's still equipped. I got a mod. A mod that will make the spacesuit not visible in any breathable atmosphere, so I'll be like the companions. Where are all my quick travel spots?
I wonder how many life forms are roaming this planet. Time to find out.
What? Quite a bit of damage done. Only 2 dudes, looks like. Come on, Sarah, let's get back to the lodge, because it looks like we're not going to be able to quick travel. Why did it do that? Was there a major attack going on here after I left?
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
If you were a victim of the recent attack, please remain calm. UC Security has everything under control. Wait, you're on the wanted list.
I'll pay the fine.
You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband and stolen property you have on you.
I don't believe that. Oh my gosh. Well. Alright, so let's try this again. I was just trying to get news of what was going on.
If you're with the press, we have no statements to make about the attack at this time. We're asking everyone to continue their day. There's no more active threat.
Well, everything's normal around here.
UC Security is sweeping all areas hit by the recent attack. You're perfectly safe.
Don't wonder. I don't think I ever saw anything about it direct or anywhere else. Is there a president of the United Colonies? Okay.
Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so
We
violently.
all feel like we've been kicked under the ground a million times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
I was thinking about that too. It has to be related to the artifacts.
Exactly. Somehow. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas' speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
Where's Sanctum Universum anyway?
It's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
Well, it's too big of a coincidence not to try.
There's no harm in gathering more information. A visit to the Sanctum might actually be quite enlightening.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
I need to inventory all our equipment and other odds and ends for
To think the lodge turned into a battlefield.
I got a skill point. Oh, I need one more. Boy, that's going to be forever to rank up. I still got 20 more enemies to kill with that. I can do rank 2 shotguns. Still got some more to do there. Let's hold on to that point for now.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
Barrett's dead. It's pretty sad. I did like the character. What I got in this one? Outfit spacesuits. I think I'm going to put this one away. I don't have a whole lot of... I'm gonna equip that one. Is that a laser? Yeah, I think that's a laser, but it's a sniper. It's got a scope. Too bad I don't have any good ecliptic armor. It's a lot of grenades. I gotta do, talk to Keeper Aquilus.
Have a moment. I'm here for you, my love.
You have anything interesting for me, Sarah?
Yeah, take a look at this.
Thanks. Now's not time for flirting. We gotta get over this.
Evening, sir.
Church to see what this guy says.
I dare say that we have nothing to worry about anymore.
The Embassy District is a controversial place.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Gotta take a breather. Be sure he's not out of breath when he talks to us.
There are worse ways to spend the day than talking philosophy.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
This is all you, Mateo.
Keeper, we were hoping to talk to you about unity.
You want to subject your friend here to one of our talks, Mateo? The future of humanity is always a long discussion.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, Does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Oh, before I forget.
I'm gonna tell them how I feel. I don't care that we're coworkers.
Oh, I know what I need to do. I know where to spend that point since I got a laser. Might as well open it up. Rank 1 available.
Go for it.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
It started with the discovery of these anomalies, the artifacts.
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought, we enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
We know it's a stretch, but we hope you can help us.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Let's hear the story then. There must be more to it.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave?
Infinitum addendum? That's an odd saying, very specific.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
You already talked to them, why send me?
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth.
talking to House of Varun seems like a mistake. They're pretty dangerous.
Oh, yes, typically. But there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I've visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well. And if you need directions to the Enlightened, they have a branch in the Well helping the poorest citizens of New Atlantis find a better life for themselves.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
I used to drink. Then, I met Jake. Now I don't. You might say he saved my life.
We're about to talk to him here, I think.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
Keeper Aquila sent me. I need to talk about the Pilgrim.
We don't mean to be intrusive. Any information you could provide would be very useful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity Pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing.
Let's hear it.
A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
What did they mean each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up?
It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Maybe there's a message hidden in what he's saying.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Well, thank you.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
I do odd jobs at evening hours. With crates, stock shelves, sweep floors. It's not much, but it's enough.
Let's find some privacy first, Sarah, or at least out of there.
Look, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you. The fact that you risked your life to save me, I don't know what to say.
Your thank you is more than enough.
Then I'll say it again, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. My only wish is that my rescue hadn't come at the expense of Barrett's life. He was one of my closest colleagues and a cherished friend. He always knew how to make me laugh. I'll miss him dearly.
This was completely out of your control.
I really wish I could believe that. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives. Yet all the while, I've been cavalier about taking risks and pushing the boundaries, not appreciating the true cost of my actions. Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all, and Barrett would still be alive.
You can't take responsibility for the Starborn's aggression.
Of course I can. Damn it! Why is this happening to us? We're explorers. Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mysteries. It's one of the core traits of humankind. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. Beings from God knows where who are trying to murder us. Why? What have we done wrong?
Well, we've proven that there are some mysteries meant to be left unsolved, maybe? It's simply bad luck.
No. I refuse to allow Barrett's death to be attributed to bad luck. It isn't fair. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we stop exploring? Stop pushing the boundaries? Take a more aggressive posture towards the universe? I don't know where to begin.
Well, we keep doing exactly what we're doing because we never did anything wrong in the first place.
I suppose you're right. I just hope we don't make the same fatal mistake twice. Well, I suppose that's all I had on my mind for now. Oh, it was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm sorry I got so angry. But I assure you, it's nothing personal. You're the only one I feel comfortable talking with about these things.
I'm happy to be your galactic explorer and punching bag all in one.
Who knew you had so many incredible uses? Well, we have a long road ahead of us. I suppose it's high time we get back to work.
Alright, so we gotta go talk to the House of Varun person.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
I know you talked to Keeper Aquilus about the Varun faith.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Perhaps you should hear us out before you decide to cast judgment.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Keeper Aquilus spoke of a pilgrim. I need to know more about him.
Anything you could tell us would be tremendously helpful.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down, but the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the Unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
What's the meaning of the word unity?
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
There must be more to your God than just killing. But I think I understand.
Then we are done. Leave me.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
The Enlightened story used the word second and 2.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
The Varun Zealot, she said Jinan fought 4 times over 120 days.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
Well, in your story, the Pilgrim contemplates infinitum addendum. That must mean something.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dum. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
The next planet I find, I'm naming Dum Dum. What do you think?
Well, I suppose that'll make someone laugh.
Indum. That's the name of the star system, I believe.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
It's just a word, and I need to take responsibility for finding it, not pray.
And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds a belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it?
The benefit of science is that a person's thought can be tested.
So you intend to find the truth, and then have that truth confirmed by your peers. Unity is a reality born of observation and agreement?
It's the scientific method, and I swear by it myself.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Alright, I need to assign people to my starship here, I think, again. Two, I can have one more. Energy weapon systems. He's piloting and payloads. And now they're all there. Okay. I don't know if that was by design or what. Make sure my quest is still active.
It's good to be back on board.
Liftoff complete. Let's go. So pretty up here. We're in orbit.
Well, I think I need some rest time. Like there was a nav meshing issue there. Alright, after today's events, he needs to take a day off, so 24 hours.
You thought that was crazy? Try it in zero-G sometime.
Sarah.
Ahoy, Captain!
What was that noise in the ship? Alright. Ooh, I think I've been there. Oh, what the heck? Did I just load the game?
Escape trajectory plotted. Orbital insertion completed.
Alright, he needs a sleep. Get that XP bonus. Like a nav mission issue, and pillows are on the floor. Oh, there's Sarah's pink slippers. All right. Some more decorations going on here. He's tired. He's 24 hours to recoup from all this stuff.
Where the hell did you learn to do all of that? Oh, please don't say neon.
What was it like?
What are you doing in here? Alright, so let's give it a save.
Switching over to standard engines.
CUC system. Like hostile around here. Alright.
Let's see what's on this ball.
I never tire of visiting worlds like this.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Okay, now she's in her chute and I'm not in mine.
It is much more comfortable inside the ship. Maybe we shouldn't stay out here for too long. Look at all this. Whoever lived at this homestead seemed to have settled in for the long haul.
It's all overgrown. I read it. But I don't. I better save it. God, that went too hard. I don't get excited about puzzles. Riddles. Magazine. EM weapon damage. I'll take it. I've learned that after the beginning of the game, when you're needing credits, to be picky about what you're looting. You don't need any of this junk unless you're just desperate for credits. I even stopped picking up food. Unless it's going to be used for decoration, it's not really worth it to me. Island hides the scorpion, and scorpion's sting hides the truth. On Hyla 2.
Well, that was fun. Now what?
Well, now we save it. Just in case we run into something hostile that kills me.
Up and away.
Orbital pattern locked in.
Dust is all you will be.
Oop.
Embrace eternity.
Their engines.
So, Miss Stay Up Late reading under the covers? Did you book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess
It only worked because they just lived on one clue. And
that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Coe, where his stargazing landed him.
upgrades seem to have done pretty good. Am I on the right difficulty level? Oh, I forgot I was in the simulator again. Before I do that,
Jump complete. Propulsion restored.
Hello, Captain. We pose no threat here. Quite the opposite. Our ship's full of the faithful, Sanctum Universum. Happy to talk if you're inclined. I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking Universals out in the stars. To get closer to God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty.
there are worse reasons to travel.
Actually, it's one of the best reasons. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars? I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping.
The only marvel is how many credits it cost me to keep my ship running.
I sympathize with that. It was a pleasure talking with you. We have to be going. But I hope God watches over you out there in the stars.
We're locked in and landing.
Oh, it's nice to finally be off our ship.
Oh, that looks pretty nasty.
Big mistake.
I am no longer detecting signs of life from the enemy.
Another little nav mesh problem there, I guess. Alright, so I took a pause for a little bit, and some good news. The DLSS-3 is no longer behind Pure Dark's frickin' paywall. You can go suck an egg. It's on Nexus. You can get the DLSS-3, follow the install instructions. The only thing, mine won't do the generation because I'm only on a 30 series card. I don't have a 40 series. But boy, what a difference is made. I was messing around with it on my female character that I play, and boy, what a difference it's really made in the way this game looks. But let's continue on.
What an incredibly beautiful sculpture. I suspect it was placed here for some sort of specific purpose rather than as an artistic statement. Make sure you clean that off before you stow it in your bag.
They're not aggressive, but I was just sitting here shooting them. That's odd. last star of the Scorpius constellation. Oh. Okay. Let's get on the ship. Sorry about killing your dude.
All crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Didn't look like I had a route there, so I'm gonna have to figure out a route to get there.
Time to greet the stars.
We're locking into orbit now.
I take a pause for some screenshots. Alright, so which way over there?
Nice job. We're right on target.
Board's all green. Successful jump.
It can't be. You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
Keeper Akila sent me to find the true meaning of unity.
He did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you. guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace. And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
A ceasefire meeting or the Starborn at war?
Not a bad description, actually. We'll explain when we meet. In person.
And who's this second Starborn that's guaranteeing my safety?
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet. I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
Fine, I'll begin the docking procedure.
Good. See, we can all get along. For now.
Docking procedure is complete.
Let me guess. You missed me and you couldn't stay away.
Yes.
You can tell me anything.
When we're together, I wish time would stand still.
Ah, my heart melts when you say those things to me.
Save the point, should I save the point? Or I still got 2 more. I went 1 more there. Sarah.
Well, well. Back for more, eh?
I guess she's not coming on board. Sorry about that, I had to check. Oh, there she is. A little slow reacting.
We have come in peace, but I promise you, we will defend ourselves if you attack us again.
You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
All we ever wanted to do was talk, and you attacked us.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
That doesn't justify murder.
Nothing in this universe justifies murder.
And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
Not a relatively expendable Dusty anymore, are you? Look at where you've ended up.
This is some kind of cruel trick.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who ran to the Eye. I left you behind to protect the artifacts, and the Hunter killed you.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
So this Unity is where the artifacts are from? The temples?
They are all connected.
But both of you are trying to keep people from it.
I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your launch because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once.
But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
Keeper Aquilus? No, some other version of the same person. I'm nothing like you.
You mean yet? Go through the Unity 1,000 times and you'll gain a better perspective. I have hopes for you. Higher hopes than the other members of Constellation. They all end up like the emissary.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
Whatever war is going on between you two, I want no part in it.
I'm afraid it's too late for us to back out now.
You're already in it. With artifacts comes Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine or the Hunters?
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I wonder what the New Game Plus is all about. Is that what do you turn into that if you start a New Game Plus? If so, I may not do New Game Plus. I don't know.
I'll tell you everything. Sure you have more questions. Ask.
What happens when you enter Unity?
It's not an easy experience to describe. But the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
Who was I in your universe? What was I like?
Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version. But so much of you stays the same. It's hard. But each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again. As yours won't have its real me.
So you try to protect the artifacts, keep them from being abused?
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
What exactly is the Armillary?
When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
The emissary and their kind only want to control you. The Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness.
What is a Unity to you? Why kill for it?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
Why did you attack us?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
After you attacked a lodge, you let me go. Why?
To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. That's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
Called the emissary a hypocrite. Why?
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
You had this meeting because of me?
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Interesting. So that is probably the twist on a new game plus. We'll see what happens. Maybe that new game plus will give you a chance to do something different every time.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way.
Earth's moon, huh? In a solar system?
Yes. I will say no more.
You Starborn sure like your you must see for yourself nonsense.
I do not always know if you are a person I should be helping. Forgive me. I have also found that advice is a poor substitute for experience. I ask you again, go to Earth's moon. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure that they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Well, that was fun. Now what?
Alright. I'll go ahead and end it here for this part.
Hey!
We'll pick up
How are
here
you?
for the next one. If you like the video, be sure to like, subscribe, leave comments. I probably will start at NG Plus after I'm done with this and see what happens from there. But got to be getting close to the end. But take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and see you next video.